as to go along. We're going to talk about something opportunities, meaningful employment. Sounds like a out of the budget speech. Two people are here to chat about that. Matt Lambell's General Manager, and Sev has come in to talk about his experience with, and I hope I say it right, Incito?
Close, Incito.
Incito! I had a bet going and I lost the bet. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, Richard.
Good, mate. Good. Thanks for coming in and doing this. Let's start, Matt. I've got you down as General Manager, Wise Employment, but also I've got Incito. So what's Incito Maintenance?
Well, Incito is a social firm of Wise Employment, which is a large disability employment service and job services Australia provider. We're a not-for-profit organisation that has got into creating ventures in our own businesses that provide employment opportunities to people from disadvantaged backgrounds.
Okay, what does that mean? Because that sounds like one of those things I read at the start of a thing, and I'm not sure what does that actually mean? So does that mean you as a business tender for jobs and then employ the people you've been using, or what is it?
Pretty much that's how it works. So
okay.
we have 4 social enterprises that provide services to the open marketplace. We have a commercial cleaning business, a outdoor vegetation management business, Incito Maintenance, which is painting, carpentry, grounds maintenance, and we have an electrical contracting business.
Okay.
And essentially we sell our services on the commercial going rate. We've got to be cost competitive and provide a great service. And what we do is we employ a blended workforce of people with experience and master trades people that work alongside people that are from disadvantaged backgrounds.
I was going to say, so who are you employing? Who are these people?
People with mental illness, people that have experienced long-term unemployment for a variety of reasons, people that have been homeless or have experienced hardship. We are employing people from public housing, from social housing. So people that are generally excluded for a variety of reasons or face barriers to getting work. And as the employer, we can set up an environment that provides the right supports to get people back on their feet, bring them back in, part-time, casual, and build them up to a position where they're learning skills that are in demand and earning a full wage. And we
up
do
and
this,
running.
And up and running, that's exactly right.
Seb's sitting here listening to all this. Seb, what's your experience with all this?
Basically I was going through some hard times and, some terms of homelessness and going through a rough time in my life, and started up with Incito, and they gave me a chance to work and get back into the workforce, and from then on I haven't really looked back. Everything's been successful.
You seem like a young bloke. How old are you?
I'm 28.
So how old were you when you met up with Incito and started that?
It's been about 12 months now.
And had you been unemployed? Had you been kind of living in this shadow world for some time prior to that?
Yeah, since I was about 20, 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like 6-7 years of that world.
Yeah.
What was it like to start to have these conversations with Incito and start to, get these jobs or opportunities? What was that like to you?
It meant a lot to have people supporting me, and Incito supported me a lot and made it easy for me to sort of get back to basics, really.
Must have felt weird.
Yeah, it did feel weird
to
go, at the start.
You're going to a job, there's things to do, you're supposed to be there by a certain day, everyone's expecting you to do things.
Yeah.
All of that must have felt so weird.
Yeah, it did feel weird. It took a while to get used to getting up early in the morning and stuff like that, but yeah.
So, what's the good thing about it? Because there's all these things you've got to do. Why keep at it? What's the good thing?
I'm just enjoying working and learning new things every day. I learn new stuff on the job, getting taught different things, and just enjoying it.
As an outsider to it, I would say that the job gives you a sense of going forward with your life, not kind of just in the same spot. Is that what it feels like to you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I felt like I was sort of stagnant, like not going anywhere for the last six or so years. Now I feel like I'm actually heading somewhere.
And when you're feeling stagnant like that, is it really hard to think of a way to break that, like on your own?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I didn't know really what to do. I had no support really, and going anywhere.
It must be so frustrating because you can see if you've got enough nous to see yourself geez, I'm just floating here. I'm
Yeah.
only just keeping my head above water if I'm doing that at all.
Yeah.
But I can't see how to get out.
Yeah, that's it, definitely.
Also, I imagine that when you're on the job, you're mixing with other people who think that the job and work and this kind of life is normal, and that's what, you know what I mean? They're all into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Does that help, mixing with people who are into doing what you're doing?
Yeah, it definitely helps with people, and sort of, especially if they're told, like they know your background. Like, obviously I'll let them know some of them are normal tradespeople that aren't used to work,
Yeah.
working with people like me, but I'm just a normal person really at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I've got no difficulties with learning. I've just got to get out there and do it, so it's been good. Yeah.
That's a really important thing to say too, that it's just about you getting out there and doing it, and you'll be okay. And,
I'm no different to anyone else really. That's so.
And so what do you think about this organisation? What would you say to other people who might be a bit similar to the way you work?
Oh, just to get out there and give it a go, and it's a great organisation, Incito and Wise, and without their support, I'd probably still be stuck in a rut out there somewhere.
Well, that's it. It's very hard to find it on your own.
Yeah.
Like if you've had years of it, and it's like someone saying, "Oh, fix that car, it's broken." "Oh, have you got any tools for me?" "No."
Yeah.
Without the tools, you're not going to fix the car, are you?
Yeah.
Very powerful, isn't it, Matt, when you hear, and Seb's great to come in and share all this with us, but it's a very powerful thing. Your work's very important. It's not like talking on the radio or something. It's important that you're there giving these opportunities and making them worthwhile.
Look, and it's great work, and you look at someone like Sev, to see him on the job site, put the tool belt on, and do the work, and feel that pride, and see the the connection he makes with the people he works with, and it's it was interesting what Sev said about working with the tradespeople, and tradies are in a hard and fast environment, and that's generally how things are done. So for us it's challenging to get the right awareness of how we all work together collectively to get the job done.
Do you work with the people ongoing so that your people, because Seb touched on this, there's a whole skill set that they've lost connection with if they ever had it. The skill set of turning up to work, of being on time, of these things that perhaps we take for granted, that is a whole new, you've got to relearn if you ever knew it. So are you there helping them through this process?
We are, and our management that run the enterprises are providing that day-to-day support, and again trying to teach and encourage people to be a bit more self-sufficient. Cut lunches are cheaper than $20 worth of takeaway, and it's all of those sorts of things to try and get people into a rhythm and a routine and fit for working at that rate as well.
And is your organisation at the level where you do the follow-ups? Like he didn't front up to work today, he's gone somewhere, so you...
Like for us, we're the employer, we're the boss.
So do you go back to them? But you're also... Is it just employer and boss relationship, or is it more of, in the caring sense as well?
It is, but it is an employer-employee relationship that's got a lot more supports and a different type of approach. So for someone, it's not a program as such that you come in for 3 weeks and you leave. You join us, you're our employee, we help develop you, we want to see you succeed and prosper.
But you've got to be at a stage where you're willing, as Sev said, to just make it happen for yourself.
Willing and able. And obviously not everyone, with a mental illness or that's experiencing challenges is up one day, down the next.
I hear what you're saying, is at that stage. IncitoMaintenance.com.au, and they'll have a stall at the National Tradesmen's Expo, which is on this weekend at the Exhibition Pavilion, Melbourne Showgrounds. You guys are looking for money too. You need utes.
We've been running a campaign to get 2 extra vans and gear on the road. The National Tradesmen Expo has been fantastic in providing us a stall to promote what we do, promote it to other trades, to try and get other trades a bit more aware about where they can source employees. We've got skill shortages in Victoria, and we've got people that can and are willing. So, we'll be there on the weekend. We've had some great sponsors donate products to our stand, where we'll be promoting Incito. Honda Power Equipment's been great. Kenan Self Storage, Saks Clothing, which is keeping
very nice, very nice outfit, mate. Very fluoro,
looking very sharp. And,
looking the goods.
The corporate support for what we're trying to do has been fantastic, and we don't receive government funding. We've been self-funding this enterprise.
Where did you work before this, Matt?
I've been in this industry for a long time, and for me,
And which, as in the trades industry,
no,
or as
not
in
in
the
trades,
not-for-profit?
Not-for-profit world, employment services, and starting out sort of promoting people with a disability to get them jobs.
It's interesting. You've become a hot topic now since the budget, and we're seeing suddenly this whole notion of long-term unemployed and people who've been perhaps off the workforce. We want to get them back in. Suddenly, who knows? They might start looking your way and giving you things.
Well, look, they may, and we've been doing this for 9 years. And to be honest, for a long time, we don't talk. There's an awareness of mental illness now, but it's still not fully open and transparent. And we even discussed it yesterday around, what do we disclose and all of these sorts of things.
Before coming in here?
Yeah, before coming in here.
Yeah, and fair enough too. And I want to thank you, Seb, for coming in. It's not easy, and you've made that choice and shared a bit of your life with us, and so it's great. It's great you can do that.
No
Very
worries.
helpful.
Thanks
Guys,
for
thank
having
you so much.
Thanks, Richard.
Incito Maintenance, INCITO, maintenance.com.au for more information. Or if you're at the National Tradesmen's Expo, which is on at Exhibition Pavilion at the Showgrounds, you can see them there.